Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 5 of Time of Legends Joan of Arc, and we are playing the Black Prince's Ride scenario. We're on Round 5. We had a major push in Round 4. The cart and English forces mounted cavalry skirmishing with the French forces, mounted Black Prince, exchanging combat with Armory of Crone. You can see these two painted up here. This sort of are like our mounted knights leading the mounted attack. They skirmished, but no damage done. We did lose. We did fail to resolve the injury phase for the English and French casualties. So let's just roll that now before we jump into turn number 5. Before we do that, quick shout out Pontos Fathom Press. Check out our bookstore link below. Hermeticism Hastor, our newest book that's been released, part of the trilogy, Disclosure from Necronomicon. Lots of other books out there if you're interested. We also do a podcast that we talk about some of the mythology behind a lot of the games that we play on this channel. If you'd like to check that out, support us there. Would be awesome. Also, liking and subscribing. You can check out our Patreon below. So let's get into that re-roll of the damage. So we get 1 can be saved. 2, we keep him in the infirmary. And 3, we get a death. So actually the mounted cavalry's dead. So our French have now claimed their first of 4 English units destroyed. That leads us to a victory point. So like I said, we're on round 5, so let's jump into that now. We've got to reveal. Oh, finally, we got 3 activation. So we get 3 and 3 for our activation tokens. Unfortunately, the Black Prince, again, he has to upgrade to keep his level 2 status. We'll put in our command cards here. And we can get, change 1 to 1, or is it? We get 1 and 1. Wow, that's a great one. I believe I'll take that. So let's let the French take 1 and 1. And we will have the English player let's have them do it as well. Well, actually, let's have them. They can get a charge and an activation token. Why not? So they'll get the charge and an activation token too. I think that's fair. Then they can have some reserve. So let's take advantage of that, and our French player will activate again. Let's have them prepare these crossbowmen mounted. We will also play a token here to bring our knight across. And we'll do the same for the English. We're going to have them also activating with a charge. We're going to move these up and also activate these as well. So we're going to put some added pressure on things. So we can go ahead and start with crossbowmen moving into this space, as well as our another of the French heroes moves into space. Can clear this one out. We'll have him meeting up with us as well, so he can move into this space and can clear that out. And then, as usual, we will have our main conflict cavalry mounted knights versus mounted knights. So we can do that 2 and 2. The blacks are the defense, the reds are the attacks. So it's French versus English here. English defending. We've got 2 injuries, so this might do it, guys. We've got an injury, and we've got a pikeman injury. So these go to the infirmary. We also have a roll for our against the Black Knight, so we can do that as his defense is a black. Our attack is a single red versus a black. We get a push, and he is basically pushed back here. So this is bad news for the cart. So let's see what happens on next round, but that's going to deplete their resources here. Let's also have the English moving now. So the English can move with an additional activation of these archers. And as well as these archers moving down to here. They can take this citizen. So we've got another citizen that's been moved off the board here. And you can clear these out. Let's also have the lobby, the volley here from the archers. So we can have another volley. And no need to even defend on this one. There's no attack here, so that's cleared out. And let's have our mounted knights also try to return the damage back. And we have a miss. Another mounted knight has double hit, so we get a French mounted knights sent off to the infirmary as well. So let's go ahead and resolve for the rally. I mean, does anyone here fire? No, they cannot fire. These guys are mounted. They've already disrupted that citizen. So I think that's about it. I don't want to move the cart ahead yet, so I think we have to wait till we get these troops moved up a bit. So I think my strategy was a little... I think I charged a bit too soon. So let's just see how it plays out. In the meantime, we'll try to roll for rallies. We get a death of the French troops. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them taken out. We roll again. We get another waiting here. We get another death of the English. So that's 2 for the French. And then we get a rally for the English here. And they can be sent back to a rallying point. I guess it has to be all the way back here. But at least they have some reinforcements coming. And then one last roll. A death again. Okay, so we got 4 units now in death there. And I believe that's going to wrap it up for the round. So end of round 5. English mounted knights totally decimated here, but they are in the infirmary, so we still have a chance of rallying them back. Our bowmen are kind of out of range, so it's really on this tiny push that we're focusing everything on. So we'll advance it up to round 6, and I think our strategy for next time is going to have to be, let's pull out some tricks of the ambush card. I believe I'm going to have to play the ambush card to get that extra play in first. So the English will actually get to do an ambush before the French player gets to play. That's going to cost 3 power tokens. So, and then the other, from the French point of view, I think my crossbowmen, which are quite weak, but maybe the 3 of them, they can actually re-roll each of the shield results they get. So that's kind of a great ambush. So maybe we push through into this space and we'll see. So that's going to be it for the round number 5. We'll see you in turn 6. This is going to be the 3rd to last turn, so it's getting exciting. We'll talk to you guys in the next round, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.